welcome to the GenX Glam Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know there are a lot of choices out there, and you're hanging out with me in my little tiny corner of YouTube where we do a little bit of glam and a little bit of gab, and sometimes we do giveaways. So I'm going to do a shout out to the Road to 1K giveaway winners. I'm going to do a surprise winner that nobody knew what I was doing, what I was working on behind the scenes. Bingo for one special Discord subby that's going to get in on this Road to 1K giveaway. We're going to pack my makeup bag for vacation. This is the third summer in a row that I'm using this bag I picked up on Amazon. I know it's a little grubby inside, but these are all just stained in. I wipe it down before I go, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine, right? It's functional still. All the zippers work, and I just like all the pockets. Like this middle one is where I'm going to put all like my lippies and my brow products and tiny little things. Tiny little things are something that I'm focusing on packing because I figure I can use them up, boom, leave them there. That means I can come back with more consumables. And some things I think I'm going to leave in my vacation bathroom because I go back there every summer and there's just less things that I have to bring back. So we're going to get into all of that and we're going to get ready with some of this stuff. So let's get into it. First thing I'm going to bring, and I'm going to leave because I have a backup of these. I just did an add-on to my FabFitFun account and it came in the mail, and I got a new full size. I think these come with 60 pads they're from First Aid Beauty, and they're these like radiance pads that, now you don't use these necessarily to clean your face. Actually, you don't. Okay, you use these after you already have a clean face. And I've already used one today, and like, look at this glow. Like, I don't have any makeup on. I don't even have moisturizer. I don't have serum. The only thing I have is a clean face and one of these radiance pads. I'm going to go in with it again because it dried down a little bit, and I'm going to be really chatty and gabby today. What am I getting up to today? Anyway, happy 4th of July for all of my followers that celebrated America's 250. That's amazing. That is so amazing. I really wish that I would have been home with my kids, my family celebrating that. I swear, in my family, 4th of July is we come together for 4th of July, and it's our favorite holiday. Like it trumps Christmas, if you can believe that, because we all get up there on the lake and we watch the fireworks and you know, all the ad hoc neighbors throwing up their stuff and everybody trying to beat out the next one. And it's just this lovely little show, and it's free and it's community and it's fantastic. So I was really sad to miss America 250 at home, but I'm going home in a week. And oh, speaking of going home in a week and mailing out stuff, congratulations to our 3 Road to 1K giveaways. We didn't get the 1K views, so I couldn't give this away to one person, but I think it's great that we split it up. So Deliciously Wicked is getting a bag, Claudia is getting a bag, and Cadence, our college kid Cadence, is getting a bag. Congratulations to all y'all. And if there's anything in there that's like not your skin tone or not your jam in general, please just give it to, literally gift it. It's all new stuff, and you might know somebody in your friend and family circle that could appreciate it, and tell them I said, congratulations for being an association by association winner of this giveaway. And there's one other surprise. Nobody knew I was doing this behind the scenes. I drew a Discord giveaway winner. I did. There are several of you out there that are diehard fans, and you're hanging out there on Discord with me. Jeanette, Amy, Cadence is on there. Emily D is on there. Jen's Hobby is on there, and so is Channin. And Channin, you're the winner. I know that you like yourself some Charlotte Tilbury. You're always champion. You're always cheering for her. So I tried to find a few little Charlotte Tilbury things to put in this little bag that's going out to you. We've got some samples in here. This was a fun like Huda Beauty bronzer, and it lasted me like 3 or 4 applications. These are the House Labs super ingredient, skin friendly concealers. Lots to try. Some Glow Recipe under eye patches, some Road Beauty, a couple of brushes, including my favorite Tap and Blend brush from e.l.f. What else have we got in here? No, we haven't seen this one yet, so let's go ahead and unbox it. We have a tiny, I can't not give away some GRWM. This is Le Creme Face Cream. That's a $35 sample. Remember I broke it out $15 a milliliter, 3 milliliters. Couple of beauty wands from Charlotte Tilbury in the mini, a little e.l.f. bite-sized quad. This is Wing Me. I don't know this brand, but it came in Ipsy. It's just a tiny little brow gel. Some Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerized mascara. If you haven't tried that. Oh, this is one of my favorites. A mini Clarins a lip perfector, and it's in the shade Pearl. This is perfect for summer. A little mini lip cheat. It's in Pillow Talk Medium. A lippy liner, and we couldn't have the lip liner without a tiny little lipstick here from Charlotte Tilbury, and then a little e.l.f. single shot eyeshadow. Let me put all this back in. Congratulations, Channin. I know that took us a few, but that was a surprise, and so it needed to be unboxed. And I will also add that this is the shade. It's like a nice deep, I think it's the deep medium shade of the Pillow Talk. There you go. 4 winners. It was a super fun road to 1K. I had a lot of fun over the past month just stuffing that treasure box of goodies. All right, did anybody notice I've had some beauty work done yesterday? I went in and I finally, I waited so long to get like the roots touched up, to get a proper highlight for summer. We did like this balayage, I don't know, Bellagio in Vegas. No, it's a type of highlighting combo where it's sort of like, it's just very dimensional and fadey. So like when it's down like this, you can see the highlights, but and then you can pull it back and it can get lighter. You can do so much with it. And the thing that I like is, so I've been going to the same gal since I got here. I found her. This is the 3rd time, and I also got a cut, but I'm kind of growing out the layers from the last cut that we did, and so she just trimmed it up and made it really healthy and shaped it up a little bit. So I'm super excited about that. I got my brows threaded. I totally screwed up. This appointment was on Friday, and I thought it was at 10:30, and I went at like 10:20, and they're like, sorry, no room in the inn. I was only 20 minutes late, but yeah, so I had to go back the next day, but I think everything happens for a reason, because I think I'm so happy with this outcome. This might be like my favorite sort of dimensional highlight, high-low light that I've ever gotten. I'm just so happy with it. Look at that. Dimension is the way that I describe this. I don't know. I got to get over myself. But, you know, in this, I got it done yesterday and I slept on it, but I took my hot air brush to it and I smoothed it out because we actually have guests coming. We have guests coming today. Speaking of which, I got to get going. We have guests coming today. We are hosting some friends from London who hosted us in October. October is the trip that I did to London, and I went and got my makeup done at Charlotte Tilbury. I think those of you tracking my channel, you might remember that I did that. I went to her flagship shop in Covent Gardens, which is a super chic area of London, and I had my makeup done, and I checked it out, and it was so epic. If I go back to London, I'm definitely going to do that again. All right, so I'm going in with a little bit of this Milky Essence toner. It is from Innisfree, and I'm going to use this up over the summer. I think, like I said, I'm going to go for like small things and use them. What the other small toner I'm going to bring for the summer is this Glow Recipe, also with Essence. It's an Essence toner in Cloudberry Bright. So those are two toners. The face spray, I know I said I was going to bring my e.l.f., but I think I'm going to reinvest and restock an e.l.f. So I'm not going to bring any e.l.f. with. I'm going to bring this Summer Friday. It had me with the word jet lag because I'm already anticipating jet lag. It's a jet lag skin soothing hydration mist and alcohol free. Has a nice little scent to it. So I'm going to go with that, and I think I am going to leave that there. A little makeup remover from my Lancome. I have this in the full size. This is a very nice makeup remover. A little bit of Moisture Surge. This is great to put under the eyes, but I'm also bringing for under my eyes from the Earth Harbor. We've seen this before. This is an Earth Harbor. I think I got this in one of my last Ipsies, and it's a really nice under eye cream, and it has caffeine in it. So I think that even though I'm going to be on vacation, I think I'm going to need a little bit of caffeine from here and there and everywhere, because I'm going to try to keep myself very busy, but I'm also going to try to take care of myself. I'm on vacation. I need to get rested. I need to get rejuvenated. I need an R&R. I need an R&R. I know I said I was going to bring my e.l.f. moisturizer with me, but I've asked around. I've asked folks to check my bathroom back home, and my SPF e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer is there. So I'm going to actually travel with a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, which I'm going to leave there. I got this 2 for 1. I think it was, I want to say it was in November. And it was this size 2 for 1. And I don't know what it was, like 65 or something like that. It was such a great deal. I love it when Charlotte Tilbury does her 2 for 1 products, and she includes Magic Cream in that mix. The past several summers that I have gone back, I've pretty much just used my Charlotte Tilbury on a daily basis because it gives such a nice moisturizer, and makeup sticks so well to it. So I'm going to leave this there. It's a little bit heavy to be packing, but I feel like I'm going to use it, and I can leave it there for folks that also might want a little magic in their routine. Why not? Share the wealth. I'm all about it. I'm going to bring my Burt's Bees Miracle Balm with me as well. And I don't know if I'm going to leave that there or not. I haven't decided. All right. So we've got, I skipped my serum, but I am going to bring a 5 milliliter of my Guerlain Triple Lift Serum with me. I fully expect to go through this whole thing. And let's now work on the base. Let's work on the base. Hey, speaking of trips, so we're hosting our friends from London, right? We're paying it back. And a new trip is on the horizon. I'm going to go in. I'm bringing this as my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish, and it's in the shade 1. I love this stuff because it really is... It does make things vanish. I can use this as just a very light base if I want, which that's what I'm going for this summer. Just very lightweight sort of look, because I'm going to be out in the sun. I'm going to be sweating. I'm going to be in and out of the lake. So I'm not going to be wearing a lot of makeup. However, when I want the option to wear something, you better believe I want to be able to go to my kit and find it. And this Magic Vanish just ticks the box on so many different levels. All right, so where's the next trip after I get back? Well, there might be a trip in between. I haven't decided yet. But for sure, at the end of August, we are heading to Gay Paris. And you know what's in Paris? You know what's in France? Caudalie is in France. And I have heard that you can get a steal of a deal on Caudalie products in France, because it's like it's like where it's its origin. It's its origin place. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But getting back to the Magic Vanish, I especially like to get that on my lids as a sort of primer. Boy, that is just blending so well into my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, as most products do. All right, we need to bang through this. Where am I gonna look? Now you're gonna see some of the dimensions that's going on in this hair. Hold on. When I pull it back with this guy, I'm not going to bring too many hair products with me. I'm going to bring, there, I'm going to get that back. Look at all those colors. Look at that. Anyway, I'm going to bring some leave-in conditioner for sure, because like on a day where I just want to bring my hair back and not like wash and dry it, I'm a big fan of like the leave-in conditioner. So we're definitely going to bring that with, but I've got some hair products back there, and I do want to stock up. I want to stock up on stuff while I'm home. All right, next thing, we're still building the base. Let me just quickly show you let's just go through the base products. Let's just do that. So I'm going to bring my House Labs number 13, sort of niacinamide, lots of great stuff in here. Concealer, that is definitely coming. I'm not going to pack the bag just yet. I'm just going to show you guys what's going to go in the bag. I'm going to bring my Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow concealer, because I love this thing for just like a little bit of brightness. Let's just go in this down my T-zone. Might as well put that on. Let's let it sit for a minute, shall we? I'm going to bring my tried and true NARS. I think this is the 4th or 5th one of these I've repurchased. It's a pot concealer, and I get this shade Vanilla, and I just really, really like it. We're going to let this, while I'm at it, let's just let some of this sit on the face, and then we can blend it out. Let's get the war paint on. This is also great to go on the lids, to prime the lids. This and the Magic, it's a little bit thicker than the Magic Vanish. The thing I like about that Magic Vanish is that it is like such a thin formula. What else am I bringing for the base? I'm going to bring my Toasted Teddy. Oh, speaking of from Rhode, but speaking of Rhode, I am waiting to get my hands on some of that glazing tinted milk that she's got going on. I think Sephora is still sold out, so I'm keeping my eye on that all summer to see if I can get in on that. But this is definitely coming with. What else am I bringing for the base? Oh, this for sure. This is my eraser. Look, I'm halfway through it. I didn't buy this that long ago. I found this really cool discount store here in Stockholm called Normal, and this is in the pink family. So if I just want to get like a little bit of like pink brightness going on underneath my eyes, here, I'm just going to put it there. I mean, that is just lovely. Just this alone, without all the other stuff I have going on, is going to make a really, really, really nice base. All right, let's get some of the tools out and blend this. Spray with my little, I'm almost through it. Let's just blend some of this out, because I actually am we gotta get going. I mean, the invader is gonna not, the invader would not dare to knock on my door at this moment, because I said I'm filming, and then I will resume house preparation. But we can't lollygag today. We really gotta bang this out. But I really wanted to come on. Of course I wanted to come on. It's been a while. And I revel in the videos where I can do shout outs to winners. And I'm just really excited to get on the road, to not only start my vacation, but also to get to the post office and mail out these glam goodies to all you guys that won. And thank you to everyone who participated in this giveaway. All the comments made, and all the positive reinforcement, and all the like paid back gratitude. It really goes a long way. Warms my heart to hear from everyone. And yeah, we'll have some more giveaways on the horizon. Why not? All right, let's keep going. There's so much stuff. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I found when I go to the pharmacy, when I go to the Apotheca here, there's always a 50% off table, and sometimes I find Adune products. Adune, the Nordic goddess of youth, beauty, and rejuvenation. If you're checking my channel, I've talked about her before. Anyway, I checked the 50% off table, and look what I found when we were there getting supplies for our cat. Like, I think I mentioned that Xena got in this tussle. We don't know what happened to her, but she had like a puncture wound on her chest. We were 3.5 hours at the Catty Art, and you get your medicine for your animals here at the human pharmacy. So we're at the human pharmacy getting medicine for the cat. I'm at the 50% off table, and I find this. It's a men's thing. It's a bronzer for men. And I was like, yes, I'm going to get it. It was like $4. No, less than that. Anyway, Raw Materials $1 Million Bronze Cream, all skin types. And it smells kind of manly. Has that like Aqua Davidoff sort of scent going on. And it reminds me of this one, of the Glotion, of the L'Oreal Glotion, but it's a tiny bit thicker. Like, I think if we put them side by side, well, maybe not. I thought that there's the Glotion in 903. This is the all skin types men. What's the brand again? Raw Naturals. I thought this is way too heavy to bring, but I've been sitting on this for a minute and I haven't shared it with you guys. I've used it a couple of times. It is very thick. And it's a manly product. It's a manly product, but we're going in with it. We don't discriminate here on any spectrum. So let's just use some of this manly glaze so I can show you. It does not pill. It blends right in, and it gives like a really, really nice bronze. I just have never. It's L'Oreal Glotion for men. It has this really light, fun scent to it. Oh, it feels really great on my skin. It's blending right in. If I had space, I might bring something like this, but I want to shop while I'm back. You know what I mean? I need to I need to account for the fact that I am going to buy stuff. I'm going to take advantage of being, I don't know, close to a mailbox and it arriving quickly, whereas here I wait forever. And I am going to be buying stuff. I think I'm even going to go in and buy some of the new e.l.f. hair care products. I'm still kind of waiting for folks to chime in. I don't know if anybody in our community has dug into those yet. If you have, please leave a comment because I'm very curious. All right, this has been on my glam station for almost 2 weeks, and I know I haven't been around very much, but I've been wanting to show you guys that. I think it looks fantastic, right? I get a nice little bronzy glow. Okay, for powder, for setting powder, I'm gonna bring what's left of my NYX sort of cherry blossom. It's not cherry blossom, it's cherry something. I'm going to bring the rest of this because there isn't a lot. And I know I had said like I was thinking of bringing this with, but I think it's way too messy. So I'm going to bring this for that light pink sort of vibe. And then I'm going to bring this talk about hitting pan. Try to finish this off or leave it there. And I'm also going to bring my all over face palette from Charlotte Tilbury because this thing's fantastic. This is like a highlighter. This is like a nice little blush. This is a setting powder. This is her light pink setting powder. Obviously a little bit of a bronzer and some shadow choices up there. I love this thing. Also for, I don't know, pigment powder on the face, I'm going to bring my Kaja Bento box. This is my favorite because it has your transition shade. It has like a light tan and then it has the dark tan. Like if I really want to go in and do my, what I've been doing lately with, well, that's not the right kind of brush. This is kind of close, you know, going in and getting some liner with like a very flat brush and a little bit of the dark shadow. So that's all going. I got everything to the base. I was thinking of bringing this, my She Glam. This is not like beautiful for the summer. It doesn't match this sweater, but this is petal pink, and look at that. It's so pretty. I think it's just so pretty. It doesn't match. It doesn't really match. It doesn't match this sweater, but that is just really beautiful. I think it looks like summer. So we're gonna go in with that for, oh dear. Tell you what that was. That was my pencil sharpener because I'm gonna bring 4 of my mini Makeup Forever lippy liners in Anywhere Caffeine, and Forever Walnut is in here. There's like a little pinky berry one and like a darker one. I think this is the, this is Anywhere Caffeine. Let's just go in. So if I'm going to bring all these liners, I'm going to need a sharpener, right? Lippies are really tough for me. Like, how do you, I don't know, it's like choosing children, right? No, it's not like that. But I mean, lippies, there's, if you're like me, and I know many of you are, like the collection is just so vast with the lippies. It's like, how do you choose which ones to leave behind? I'm also going to bring my Rhode. This is in the shade, it's in the shade Balance. Yeah, it's in the shade Balance. I'm also going to bring my Rhode lippy liner with because, you know, it can double as a little bit of a deepener. Let's just get that in there. I have a feeling, I don't know if I'm going to be going super pinky this summer. You know, I think I might try to go more with just like definitely like the clean sort of bronzy look. Definitely sunscreen. You won't see me pack any sunscreen in this video because I bought a Sephora Faves not too long ago, and it was a it's a sunscreen sort of themed bag, and I've already sent that to my home address. So you won't see me bringing any sunscreen. So I can't wait to kind of get back there and discover that bag. For lippies then, so what did I decide? I decided on a mini of my Charlotte Tilbury Nude Lippy. I love this shade. And also my little MAC Bullet, which I want to buy in full size. What is this shade? I always screw it up. Velvet Teddy. I have been using this as my go-to shade for a while. I've been keeping it in my bag. I'm taking it with. And the next time MAC does a sale on Sephora, because every once in a while their lipsticks go on sale, I'm thinking of buying that thing in the full size. All right, so what else? Oh, Charlotte Tilbury's. This is the Film Star Bronze and Bronze and Glow. I love this. This is going to be my I don't know, this is going to be my bronzer, my my brighten up and deepen up sort of the face look. It's so compact. I don't know why anybody would really buy this in the full size when you can get it in this mini. I love this mini. This is in the giveaway. That one in the giveaway. I never go home or travel without a little e.l.f. Lip oil reviver. This is in the shade Coral, so I thought it was nice for the summer. I'm gonna, for nighttime, I'm bringing my Grown Alchemist lip balm. It's actually kind of medicinal. Little mini e.l.f. Squeeze Me lip balm for my tennis pickleball bag. Another, the Lip Thirst Burst lip treatment from e.l.f. Those are just like to go in all the little bags and pockets, so I can just like grab. I'm gonna bring my Blink. Did I tell you I got my eyebrows threaded? I'm doing all the things. This is such a light formula as opposed to, like, I love the NYX brow glue, but it feels a little bit thick. But this Blink, I found it in a in Ipsy. Found this brand in Ipsy, and every once in a while I would do an add-on for like $4 and get these. So I have plenty now that I've canceled Ipsy. I'm not doing that anymore, but I have a lot of these on backup. I think I even put one in the giveaway. For an eyebrow pencil, I'm bringing the Chunky Chunk from e.l.f. just because it gives a little bit of depth, some color going on in there, but not too much. There it is. And with this threading, I think the brows are looking, they're browing. The only beauty I have left to do that I've saved for the very, very last minute are the nails. I've had these nails for I don't know how long, 3 weeks. One's broke off, and I filed it down because I want to give them an example of how short I want these things going into this trip for grow out purposes. I'm gonna bring my SOS Clarence lash. I actually also put this on my brows. I would put this on my brows actually before I found the Blink, because it also has like a serum-y formula with a very, very light tint, and it doesn't get cakey and achy, and it's very nice to put on just for tiny separation of the lids and to prep for some mascara. This is my mini mascara from Blink that I am also a fan of, and it's gonna go. I'm trying, do you see the mini theme that's going on here? I love this. This is just another lip balm that I'm gonna throw in. Let's go over that Velvet Teddy with it. This is from Glam from the Willy Wonka collection. Love this thing. And of course I have to keep my brushes clean, so I'm gonna bring one of my e.l.f. soaps. This is the Clean Queen and Solid Brush Cleaner. All of my beauty tools. I've got some spoolies here. Love these things. I've got some puffy puffs. I've got some more puffy puffs going on in here. I'm gonna bring some under eye patches just to treat myself. I'm gonna bring this for just to have. It's great to have in the summer, just to pull the hair back, hanging out at the beach. Did I just say hanging out at the beach? I just said hanging out at the beach. And then, of course, a bunch of brushes, a ton of brushes that I'm going to be bringing to make all of the magic happen. 3 of my Tap and Blend brushes from e.l.f. because I just love these things, especially for putting on the setting powder underneath there and for tapping in. If I'm not going to use my fingers to tap in my concealers, I love using those brushes. And yeah, I think that's about it. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. I hope your family's well. And I hope to get on. I'm just going to go in with a little, speaking of setting powder, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury and go on my lids and underneath my eyes. I hope your family's well. I hope all of my friends in America had a wonderful 250 celebration. And I'll be back on before I head out of here. I'm going to organize the makeup bag, and maybe we'll try this again in the next video. Any comments are appreciated. All engagement is loved, warms my heart. Drop it in. I'll see you soon. Take care.